How you doing, guys? Bomber here. So I finally worked out this car mechanic garage. It took me a bit of time, but yeah, start a new game without the tutorial and you start off with a small garage, which was basically just this part here. Since then I've used the toolbox to upgrade. You can see I've upgraded a few little things there. I've got one skill point available, and there I was able to make a little bit bigger. Adds a test path and a repair bench to your garage. So then you go into these ones here. Now, faster parts experimentation. This is just what I'm going to be putting in next. Faster screwing and unscrewing. Gonna need these two tools though, I think. Electronic multimeter. We'll get those and we'll get that. Hopefully we can make our way to the larger room and have warehouses, an extra bit of room for a car that I might buy in the meantime. But we'll get you in. We'll get you in on a couple of builds here. I'm not going to go with the big ones. I hate doing those ones. So this one here, oh god, there's a lot in that one. We'll do the Bolt Chapman. He just needs a muffler, so we'll throw him onto the car lifter. I've only got one car lifter. We can have an extra one sitting in here waiting to go. So let's see, suspension on the Mazda. Alright, we'll bring that little bugger in. Alright, so first things first, get it up on the hoist. Because I know it's a muffler problem, I'm going to lift it up a second time. Got some rust on it. Alright, so you can see here, everything is sort of a little bit brownish. The ones that are really brown, such as this exhaust pipe here, that's the one we've got to bloody get out. And you'll see here, if you press triangle, car status, so we've got another couple more parts not discovered. It's loud when accelerating. So it's obviously a muffler problem, but there is something else and we have to work that part out. I think I see it. The front of the car there. Yeah, look at that. The manifolds, engine bay. You've got to bring him down. Alright, so I'll bring him down. Actually, before I do that, I'll go and get this new exhaust, which is, oh geez, I better sell these things. Try to sell all your old parts that you're not using anymore for the old cars. Keep the ones that are above 50%. You might be able to use them on other cars. So rear muffler on a V8. I'll go over here. We want the exhaust. We want a rear muffler on a V8. Rear muffler on a V8, but it's a V8 OHF, I thought. There, that one, rear muffler V8 OHV, sorry. We'll get that, we'll stick him on now before we drop him back down, because once we drop him back down, it's a lot easier to work on. So triangle, no, it's work on the car, and triangle, remounting. That one there is the one that I want to put in. I'll just circle back around. It's really hard to get the camera angle right on these ones. Rightio, we stick that one in. Alright, that's that part done. So we'll drop it back down now. Get around here. I'm going to have to work on the engine bay area. Manifolds. Just open that hood up. Now this is going to be a lot of fun. So, exhaust manifold 1, need that one out. I'd say it'd be a problem with the other one as well, so because there is two parts that we need to check out. Zoom out a bit, zoom out. No, okay. So we'll just get a closer look. Yeah, see, it's the other one as well. We'll pull them both out. Now this is with a customer's car. I'm not doing it myself, so I'm not going to do up everything. You don't get any extra money really yet for doing that sort of stuff. And you can see I've got 13,000. I've done a few cars. Inventory, exhaust manifold, and that one there can be sold now. Actually, I better just check to see if I can fix them. Always check to see if you can fix them. You can't fix them. Alright, so it's an exhaust manifold for a V8. Luckily it's in alphabetical order, makes it a bit easier. Okay, it's engine there. E we want. C, E, R, there we go. Engine exhaust manifold. There we go. Engine exhaust manifold. We want it for the same car again. V8. Ooh. I think it's that one. Pretty sure it's that one. We get two of those. Just to make sure, go back in the inventory. V8, OHV, yep, that's what we wanted. So we can sell them now. It's better to sell them, that way you're not worrying about them still in your inventory. And we'll stick them back in. Let's see, engine, triangle, part mount. You'll see they little bit of a glow to the white just there. So we'll mount that part. That's the one we want in. You'd think it'd be a left and a right, wouldn't you? The fact that it knows which one we want. And jump in there. Triangle, that one. There we go. We want to mount that part. Yes. Put all the bolts in. That should be just about it. We will check the car status. Yes, we fixed it all, finished the order. So we get an extra $400 out of that. It's not a whole lot of money. You do get more for the ones that take a lot longer, such as these ones. Knocking sound, find and fix any running gear problems. So essentially I've got to get underneath the car. This is not what I was hoping for. Knocking sound coming from the suspension. So this is going to take a long time. Stick it up on car lifter. Alright, running gear. Oh, no, we want to put that back on actually. That'd be nice. Assemble. Put the door back on. Yeah. Put the rear window back in. Was it supposed to be a mirror? No, there wasn't. Okay. Let's get it up twice. And we'll have a look underneath here. Wow. Look at all that. Alright, so we can do an inspection. These inspections don't really work when you're trying to find the problem. So the fact is we can see a lot of rust on these, so we're going to pull them off. I'm going to take off the rims first. And then the brake drum. Then the rear solid axle. Hopefully we can get the suspension off without having to take off all the wheels stuff. And leaf spring. Bolt, leaf spring bolt. Oh, look at that, there's a problem with suspension on there as well, I've seen. Leaf spring plate, leave that there. Rear shock absorber. Okay, we'll get the other one out. Hopefully this works. I'll take that tyre off as well while we're here. Brake drum out. Solid axle out. Alright, now we've got to take off the U-bolts. Spring leaf plate. Now the leaf spring. Got to get the bushes out, it looks like. Yep. If that's the case, we've got to go around and do the other side as well. Over there. Still won't allow us to take that part off, so we've got to. I'm going to zoom out. Zoom out. How do we zoom out? Zoom in. Zoom out. Okay. Get out of that. Get over here. Suspension. Zoom in there. There we go. Now it should be up. Yeah, now we can take off the leaf spring. Alright. And rear axle is not going to work yet. We've got to get back out. Get back over here. Suspension again. Take out that rubber bushing. Other leaf spring. That's still not going to come off. Alright, we'll take off the rear shock absorber there. Shock absorber. It looks like we're going to have to take off the drive shaft. A whole lot of screws there. Okay, so that's off now. Let's swing around. Okay, we can't take that off until we take the knuckle off, which we can't take off until we take the wheel hub off. We need to take off the brake shoe. And then the drum wheel cylinder. Then the wheel hub. Then the knuckle. And we have to do the same thing with the other side. Really didn't want to do that. I'm going to zoom in. Oh, zoom out will do. Yep. That'll let me get it. Yep. There we go. Wheel hub, the knuckle, and then the leaf spring. There we go. Alright, so we've done all that rear part. Let's see a few at the front here, so we're going to get into those two. Alright, let's see what we get. We're going to take the tyres off first. Okay, I mean they don't look too great, but they're there. Okay, tie rod can come off. It's going to be needed to take off. The lower suspension arms will come off. Brake caliper's got to come off. We've got to get that upper one off. This one up here, which means we've got to take we've got to take off the whole front section of the car. All right. Oh, where do we go there? That wasn't right. There. No, that's the back end, not the front end. There we go. Okay. Now, little hubcap comes out. The hub bearing. Front wheel hub comes out. Okay, we still can't disconnect that till we get the knuckle off. That can't come off until we get the spring off. That doesn't make sense. The tyre rod, we've got to get that steering rack out. Ah, that's why. I didn't see that part. That allows us to take the front shock absorber off. And of course this one's just hanging here all by itself. Alright, so that's that one. Now we've got to get over the other side. Take that tyre off. Take off the whole front end, the whole running gear. That one. Brake caliper, no, brake caliper. And the brake pad. And the brake disc. That one doesn't need to come off, but that one does. So we'll get that one off. Should allow us to take the front shock absorber off. We have a outer tyre rod that's got to come off. The inner tyre rod's got to come off. There. And then, oh, spin it there. Now we can get the steering rack out. Alright. Doesn't look like we have much more of a problem here. The rest can stay on here. Oh no. I think that wheel hub bearing's got to come out. Alright, now let's see if we've got them all. It seems that we have. We have got them all. Alright, we found all the problems. Now we've got to take the springs apart. And then we'll check on the table if we can fix anything. We probably will with the stuff that we've actually got in good condition. Yep, I'll separate them. Then the ordering. That part is so much fun. Alright, can we repair anything? Yes, we can. I think going to cost $1, $2, $2, $2. There we go. We fixed those, we didn't need to, but they only cost $1, so no big deal. Now, what I've been doing is ordering all the stuff that I need. I go with, I sort it by name, and then I just cruise on down till I find the ones that I need. Okay, so front shock absorber A and the caps and the springs. Alright, so let's get into the suspension. I need to get into suspension there. Now it was a front shock absorber A. Front shock absorber A, we want 2 of those. We want 2 caps. We want 2 springs. Alright. There we go, and we sell those. Oh, this is everything. Just want suspension. Alright, so we got those 2, yes, correct. The caps, yes, they're good. And then the springs, good. We need 1 front steering knuckle A and a front wheel hub. Front steering knuckle A and front wheel hub. Alright. Now it should be, because it's in alphabetical order, front steering wheel knuckle A, and what was that other thing that I needed? Front wheel hub. Is that right? I can't remember. Suspension, front, yep, that's correct. Yeah, it was a front wheel hub. Okay. Go back in here again. Front wheel hub, gotcha. Now I need 2 of these. So we'll get 2. I've seen that before. Suspension, get back to suspension. There we go, that's correct. There's the 2 destroyed ones, and there's the 2 good ones. So we get rid of that one and that one. There. Need another leaf spring, so we'll get that. And then we're going to need 4 leaf spring bolts. Okay. Leaf spring there. Need 1 of those. We need 4 of these. 4. I think we need this one too. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Yeah, we'll get that because I'm pretty sure we need it. Pretty sure I sanded at the bottom there when I was going through them. Okay, so we have those, so we can sell these for. Don't get anything for them, but they're out of our way. Yeah, told you I needed one of those. And one of those. Now we need a lower suspension arm and 2 outer tie rods. Lower suspension arm, that one, and 2 outer tie rods. And now back to suspension again. That one there, these 2, beautiful. And we're going to need 1 rear shock absorber B and looks like 1 rubber bushing. Still got a bit to go. We'll get that. Rear shock absorber B and a rubber bushing. Rear shock absorber B, there, and 1 rubber bushing. No, a small rubber bushing, just a rubber bushing. Alright, back into here. Yep, that's correct, we've got one. And a rubber bushing. Right. Now, we need a steering rack and a sway bar front end link A. And 2 wheel hubs. So steering rack and sway bar wheel hubs. Alright. Two wheel hub bearings. What was the other one that I needed? It was after that one. So it has to be this one. Or maybe an upper suspension arm. I can't remember. Pretty sure it was this one. Oh, stuff it, we'll get a couple of them. Alright. Suspension. So, steering rack is what we needed. Steering rack. I didn't get that. I got a sway bar front end A. And I've got a B as well. We weren't supposed to get the B, but we were supposed to get 2 wheel hub bearings. So that's good. Alright, so it's a steering rack that I need now. Steering rack. That one there. Alright, and then we'll sell the thing we got left. Steering rack. There. Oh, I need a solid rear drive axle. I didn't see that one. So we'll get that solid rear drive axle. There, solid rear drive axle. Luckily I looked at that. Go through them again, make sure there's no reds there. That one there can go. And we are finished. That's all the ordering we needed to do. Now, put them all back on again, which is going to be fun. We'll start around here. Do that, and it'll ghost out all the stuff we need to put on. So, and it'll let us green anything that needs. Oh, I forgot about the suspension. I've got a spring puller. That one, yep. It automatically comes up to the ones that you want, so you just go straight through pretty quick. So front shock absorber, front spring, front shock absorber cap. That's them done. I don't think there's any more suspension that I have to do. No, they were just shock absorbers, the ones in the back there. Alright, let's try that again. Start here. And triangle, part mount, here we go. Green. Put him on. a little bit hard to find all of them all the time. But you will eventually get there. Oh, there it is there. Sway bar front end. Luckily I don't need to see where the bolts go. Just checking around to make sure I've got everything else. It looks like I've got everything else. Best way to work out if you've got everything is to reinstall the wheel. It won't let you put the wheel on if you haven't got everything on there. Just like that. As you can see, I can't put the wheel on. That's because I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I can't see it. Problem is everything's ghosting. Aha. Wheel hub bearing. No. Yes. It's a wheel hub bearing. That's why I couldn't see it. It was on the inside. Now I should be able to put the wheel hub cap in, and then the wheel goes on. There we go, see? Right, that's that side done. Now we can get around the other side. Do the same thing again here. There. Triangle, paramount. Paramount? Yeah, paramount. Let's paramount everything. Front steering knuckle goes on. Looks beautiful. What? What do you mean? Did I leave it on the shock absorber? I did too. Okay. There. And there. There we go. Now we put it in. Zip out again. Lower suspension arm goes on. All the bushes. Front knuckle back on. You gotta put the outer tie rod back on. And then the sway bar. I think that's all of it. Not entirely sure. I'll just zoom out a bit. We'll get the this stuff in. Nice and shiny. Wheel hub bearing in. Wheel hub cap. Brake disc. And then the tyre. Very good. Alright, that's the front section done. Back section. Will be a little bit more fun here, because I've forgotten everything I had to put in there. Zoom out. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna zoom. We're gonna turn. There we go. Okay, now we can zoom in. Alright, let's start with the axle, rear axle. Then we can put the drive shaft in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 4 behind us. Hopefully that'll tell us when we're done. Yep. Alright, zoom in. Okay. Get out of that. Zoom in over here. Alright. Rear remount. The bush has got to go in. Suspension, rear shock. rear knuckle housing. Oh, zoom out. Wheel hub. Zoom up. There we go. Axle can go back in. Cylinder. And the brake shoe. And the brake drum. Then the tyre. I think we're done on this side. Alright. Now the other side, we'll zoom in there. Oh no, we won't zoom in there. We'll zoom in there. There we go. And we want to put in shock absorber, leaf spring, bushes, oh. I need to turn it, get that other one in. The knuckle goes back on, wheel hub, axle, zoom out, cylinder, brake shoe, brake drum, tyre. And that should be it. Alright, so we'll check, make sure we've got everything. Looks like we've ticked everything so far. Oh no, we've got two more. The leaf spring U-bolts and the leaf spring plates. We're not there yet. Not there yet. Ah yes, I see. I see. I see, said the flea. So we're going to put the plate on. And then the actual U-bolts themselves. We just spin that around a bit, make it a bit easier for us to see. There we go. So first set, second set. Very good. Zoom out, up. Let's go into that one there. Oh, it's going to be hard with that axle there. The muffler, I should say. I think we're in a pretty good spot there. Leaf spring plate goes on. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. And now we're done. Surely. Checklist. We are done, finally. So we can send it, finish the order. Get $6 grand out of that. It cost us a whole lot more though. And that was it. That's 2 cars done in too long, honestly. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know. I'm just going to keep playing this because I'm actually quite enjoying it. But as you can see, you get things for finishing stuff. It's got nice little parts in there. It stays in the inventory. It really would be better if it was in a locker or something like that, put away. Barn location map. We'll get a barn location map, and we'll go check out these barns while we're here. It's pretty easy. We'll just main gate it. As you can see, we have 3 barns over there. We have that one, that one, and that one. They're the barns that we have. So we'll go and check out one of them. It's going to cost me $100 to get over there. That was $100. Go over there and we'll go have a look at these cars. And I was going to, last time I went into one of these barns, I just picked up everything. And but you had to buy it. You had to pay for it. It's not what I wanted. You can see, you can check out these junks, and it has all these items in here, all in pretty rough condition. You can decide what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. As you can see, you got the cars here. It's a beautiful one here. If I want to buy it, it's going to cost me $18,114. I currently have $17,806. So that would be a pretty good buy. And it seems that it's the only one here. So I might actually be able to buy that after the next big job. And that's all you get, it's just that. Turn to the garage. Leave without items to buy. So, probably going to need about 20 grand to buy that car. Outright. And then, but the thing is, I want to actually be able to actually use one to make money while I'm slowly working on the other. So I need a larger shed, and I'm not there yet. I have 0 upgrade skill points, so we're back on the phone again to find some more cars. We'll go with this one. I'll stick him onto the lifter. You can see there's a timer on them. That one there is a brake problem. That one there is an engine problem. That one there is belts and oils. That's an engine. That's brakes, engine and oil. So I reckon if we go with the ones that have the most, I'd like to have a little bit more information so I can work out how much money I'm going to get off these things. But the ones with the most amount of work to do will probably give us the most amount of money, maybe. So we'll just check out what this one needs while we're here. As you can see, it's a suspension, oil filter, something over in there. Needs more suspension on the back here. Yeah, okay, so that's that. This one here, we're going to have to pick it up at least. Can't work on the engine bay. I mean, we can work on the engine bay on the ground. Now we can do it, yep. Overview. This is an idea of what we're looking at. That's right. This one here we don't know. I bought this machine from a friend of mine who needed money quickly. He assured me that the car was fine, but I feel it is pulling to the right and this strange smell like mushrooms. From what I remember, he works behind a desk, not in sales. Anyway, check what's wrong with it and make it usable. Wow. So it pulls to the right. So we want to check the right of the car. Get him up again. No, we don't want to. Just want to drop it down. Accidentally held the button too long. So if it pulls to the right, there's probably something wrong with the right hand side of the car. Let's have a look under here. We can see a lot of rusties. A lot of rusties. Alright, start with the tyre. Get into the, it says it's 14%, so that was a good pull. rubber bushing, get that out. We'll see if we can get this front suspension cross member out. Probably going to need to pull this lower suspension arm off. It's looking pretty disgusting under here. So it looks like we're probably going to have a few things to do. Looking for the most rusted parts. There's another bushing here. The cross member won't come out to the other side's out. I'm just looking at most of the rusty stuff that I can on here. It looks alright. Alright, get over this side, work on this side. Let's see, got the bushings out. There. Oh, I'm going to get that tyre off first. That doesn't look very good. Wheel hub, 13% that one. Oh, no, I'll get these off first. Brake calipers. Take the brakes off. That's definitely one of the problems there. We want the inner tie rod, allowing us to get the steering rack out. All the rubber bushings out of there. Front suspension, maybe if we get that one there off, might be able to get the front suspension off then. Yes, I can. Right, that looks pretty dodgy. Okay, what else looks really rusty? I don't see anything else really rusty. Oh, maybe on the back end. Down here. Looks alright. That doesn't. Take those rims off. Yeah, that looks bloody awful. Make the disc first, then the axle. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The other side. Oh dear. That caliper's stuffed. Alright, how are we doing? We've still got a part not discovered. Yeah, still got two parts not discovered. One there and one there. So 2 parts not discovered, probably coming from the inside, something to do with the smell, like she was saying. I might drop it down. Have a look in the engine bay area. Air intake. We've got to get these clips off first. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll take the base off as well. Let's see, what else? I mean, it's all pretty dodgy. All pretty dodgy. Over here. Looks Looks like something down there that looks a bit dodgy. Starter. How do we go with that? Did that fix anything? No, still 2 parts undiscovered. Interior disassemble. What about the dash? Can't get anything in the dash. Allows me to see the rest of it anyway. Okay. Normal mode. Alright, well, this is going to be fun. I need to check out a lot of stuff. 55, 55. Maybe there's something under the head. It's not looking good. Oh god, it's one of these ones, isn't it? I had one of these. I had no idea. I ended up pulling out the entire engine bay to find out what was wrong. Alright, let's go down a little bit deeper. There we go. Spot plugs look alright. Doesn't look too bad on the inside there. You know what? I don't like the look of those. Wheels emitted from the car. Yes, this I know. Taking all that stuff out. Where's the suspension? Oh, there they are. Okay. A little bit hard to see there. I'm not seeing anything there. Maybe up in the engine bay here. I don't want to do this. Oh, nearly. I'm going to pull the engine bay, engine pan out and use the oil drain. And then use it. Put it back. Alright. Not the suspension. crankshafts look. They look alright. I'll take this oil filter off, considering we're right here. I might try to take this exhaust off too. This actually says it smells like mushrooms. Red muffler comes off, middle muffler comes off, front muffler, catalytic converter. That was a bit of a dodgy looking just there. Drive shaft seems fine. Yeah, I can't work it out. Let's go and so let's just have a look at the tyres. 55, 55, 55 and 55. No, I'll actually check out this. There we go. Still not discovered those two parts yet. I did take the suspension off, didn't I? No, just the ribs. No. No, I can't work it out. What on earth is this? Oh well, looks like we're taking off the whole lot. I don't want to have to do this, but you have to do this. You can't see the problem. And this is telling me there's more to it. Oh, I don't want to take out all that. Too much work. Too much work. Maybe. Oh, look. Hang on a second. Have a look at that. Caliper. Reckon that could be it. No, that wasn't it. Still have two more. Brake pads. Aha! That was one of them. No. Maybe it's the shocks, because I can't see them. I'll give it a go. Going to come up with that one. While we're there, we'll grab this front sway bar. Shock absorber. I'll get the steering knuckle off. Alright, we'll put them both on here. Try to get all at 55, 55, 55. there, looks like it's all a 55, a 55, a 55. Anything else we can fix? No. No, not the orders. Still got 2 parts not discovered. No idea. It's beyond me, beyond me. Oh, still ain't got them. What else can we get from underneath the car here? Alright, crankshaft's coming out. Just drop it down now. Oh dear, 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 dear. Let's get in here. Take out the ABS module. Okay, they're fine. Take off the brake servo. That's a 55 as well. Everything seems to be at 55. Zoom out. Zoom out. Alright. Stand me up here. Fuel rail. 55. Camshaft. On. Couple more. There's another one there. Still can't get that one yet. Exhaust manifold. Yeah, he'll be right.